Hey now, it's Sharon, and I'm back to share another idea on reforming the police. If you're new to the channel, I worked for a southeastern city in the US for 20 years. I was also in the military, and I'm sharing my personal experiences and perspective on my policing career and what I went through with whistleblowing and things like that. And I'm focusing on the individual as an officer in hopes of creating some reform policies and ideas. And with that being said, I wanted to share, I was thinking about my career and did I ever feel safe within the rank and file, as they called them? And I did initially. I was with the gun ho and let's go get them and get out and get the bad guys. And then the first time I whistleblew was very early in my career. I think I had been on, 4 years maybe. And I brought up a situation that I noticed, and I told the sergeants and I told the major, and she pretty much swept it under the rug after I took the bait. I talked about that in the last video. I took the bait and just being moved. She came to me, how can we help you? And where do you want to go? And I took the bait and I got moved. But the problem was never solved. And I could say from that point on, in the back of my mind, I never felt safe within the department. I don't know if that's for anyone else. I talked to other folks about it, and we basically came up with the same ideas. If you can choose not to say anything, and I'm talking about the wrongdoing, and you might be able to get through a career like that. I don't know. I think health-wise, it's going to affect you in the long run. Or you could choose to say something. And I chose to say something. And when I think about it now, when I think back to that first time, I never felt safe again. And maybe that's because I was going along to get along until I saw something that needed to be handled and dealt with within some of my colleagues and their behaviors towards people. And what they were saying about me, the little racist jokes and things like that. And I'm stacking up behind these people. Well, no, they were stacking up behind me because I was the shield person. And they're telling N jokes and monkey jokes about me. That didn't sit right with me. So I just want to share that little bit with you. There are probably people within policing and making it a career. And are they going along to get along just to feel safe? In terms of, the sergeant not messing with you and messing with your days off and messing with your extra money that you can make, doing less. All those things increases fear within an individual. And within my old department, fear ran it. Fear was definitely at the helm. And I think back, and now that I think back now, 20 some odd years later, yeah, I was afraid. I was afraid for my safety. I was afraid for my mental health. Did I ever feel safe? Yes, I did feel safe within my own group. The units after the first initial unit, I should say. I felt safe with them, until I had to whistleblow the second time on the group that I belonged to. And then nobody speaks to you, you're ostracized, retaliated against, little stuff like that. How can anybody feel safe? And then for the officers that are just watching this happen to me, are they going through something mentally? And are they afraid? I would venture to say yes. So I just want to share that with you. The individual who decides to step up and say something, and there are no policies in place to protect that person, I would say we need to work on that. I have a plan. I put it together. I'm sharing bits and pieces of my plan now through these videos, and in hopes of sitting down. I don't care who it is. Sit down with an agency. Let's see what your policies say and what your policies are saying to your officers and what your officers say about the policies. All right. Well, I'll share some more next week. And take a look at our online store. The link is in the description. Like, subscribe, comment. I'll answer back. And always remember, you don't necessarily have to go through a thing to learn from it. Talk to you guys later. Bye.